What's up, guys? Thought I'd make a quick video. I always say quick video, but yeah, I never know. I'm probably gonna stop saying that. It's probably my intro now, not even true. But anyways, I want to show you the finished kitchen knife, pretty much. Here we go. The blade is really nice and smooth, but it's not nicely finished yet. I need to sand it, uh, make it all look. I want to do a nice hand rub, but it really doesn't need it. Before it was 5/64 of an inch thick, and it was saber grind up to here. So it was a saber grind up to here, and so it was really thick and heavy because it was a cleaver. So what I did is I did a full flat grind on the whole thing. So as you can see, it's a full flat grind with the slightest convexing, but it doesn't really need the hand rub, but to make it look nice, I can put that on, but not really important. Anyways, handle turned out really nice. Am I still recording? Apparently, the brightness on my iPod just went out. It's broken. So let's see. I hope I'm still recording. I can't really tell. Um, what was I gonna tell you guys? Oh yeah, the wood. Um, it's exotic thins. I'm not sure what. So it's just exotic wood, and as you can tell right here, it's I put epoxy filled the screws in. And I think it looks a little bit bad, so I'm probably gonna put something over that to cover it up. But next time I'm trying to use a pin. Um, I don't have a countersink tool big enough for that pin, so I had to drill a big hole. But it worked out. You see how really nice and even the wood is. Um, Down here, how nicely rounded. It's like a perfect round uh, radius, or not even radius, but see it's perfectly even up here. Super nice wood. The grain lines up on both sides, so I did a good job on that. You got a choke up grip here to do your fine cutting, and you can go back here and you can do your heavy chopping. Now the reason a lot of you are gonna be like, why didn't he leave that blade so freaking huge or wide? And that's because I still wanted to serve it as a possible cleaver. It's not quite a cleaver shape anymore, but it still has the weight behind it and the mass. And that's the first reason I left it so wide for the weight. The second reason is because if I went any shorter, I wouldn't be able to make it this thin at the bottom. For a kitchen knife, you need ideally about let's see, you want it 16, 64, 64. You need about 1/16 to 3/64, or no, not 3/64. That'd be I forget. It's about a 16th of an inch. So this is almost twice of a 16th of an inch. So what I needed to do is bring that grind all the way down, make it really thin. As you can see there, it's really thin. So that's why it's wide, because for a kitchen knife you need it to be really wide. And another reason I kept it nice and, it could be a bit shorter, but when you have a nice long blade, you can touch the cutting board before your knuckles do it. And I put a nice little belly on it, so you don't just cut flat, and you can start here and go, slice, and or like that. Right? I was doing it the wrong way. Now, another thing I want to talk about is the edge. I really hope I'm still recording. Can't tell, but yeah. Another thing is the edge. You need a specific edge on a kitchen knife. And now I'm gonna give you a quick example of that. Uh, let's do about a 1/16 of an inch of a blade, but I'm gonna make it a little bit more wide to be able to show you. This is a full flat grind on a normal knife that we have, maybe our folding knives or our fixed blades. We have a nice full flat grind, and then we have our micro bevel. And our micro bevel is about 30 degrees, 27, 25 to 30, depending. Like on an EDC knife, a small EDC, you'd want like 25, but on a bigger fixed blade, you want about 30. And it'd be nice and long micro bevel. Now for a kitchen knife, it's quite different. You would actually have about a 45-degree angle and about half short. So this one's half as long as that one. And you need to really, and I'll explain why. Now, say you have a full flat grind, zero grind, kind of like a Scandi grind, but full flat. Say you had a zero grind like that. If you were to cut a tomato with a kitchen knife that had a full zero grind, the tomato would create a suction cup type effect on the tomato, because the initial angle that it's cutting and splitting the tomato at is exactly the same as the rest of the blade. So it's just gonna stick, and it's gonna have a lot of friction, and it's gonna be very hard to get through the tomato, even if it is hair popping sharp. Now, what you do want instead is something like that, which when you cut a tomato, I'm trying to redraw this. The tomato is gonna want to cut. It's gonna be kind of like. Gonna be kind of like that. So you see the angle right here, this 45-degree angle, or a 40-ish degree angle, not 45, I meant 40. This is about 40-degree angle. Is gonna want to split the tomato more, and so the tomato is not gonna be touching the whole blade, and it might touch, but slightest bit. And it's not going to be a suction cup type effect anymore, because the initial micro bevel angle is going to want to split the tomato more, so it's not going to stick. And yeah, I've had tons of issues. I usually do a full high convex grind with the micro bevel blended, and then I blend the micro bevel on all my fixed blades, like I have here. The micro bevel is blended, and it's very strong. It's full high convex, but for a kitchen knife, this is not a very good kitchen knife, because it creates that suction cup type effect, especially with the convex grind. The tomato kind of just molds around and sticks even more. It's sticky, yeah. Now, what I did is that I did a combination. It's almost ingenious, but what I did is I did a 40-degree micro bevel at the bottom, and then it goes all the way up to 30 degrees. You might be able to tell 30 degrees up here, 45 degrees down here. It's hard to tell, but that's what I did. Now that's good, because you can do your fine cutting at the tip, and then when you want to do your chopping or slicing, it's going to cut through those vegetables and meat and stuff like that in the kitchen very, very well. Like that. And that is why I made this kitchen knife how it is. The handles are really nice except for that. I think I did a good job restoring this knife. A cleaver isn't essential in our kitchen since we get our meat pretty much pre-cut. But it could be necessary to even further cut. But it's more necessary as a normal slicing chef's knife. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Chuck, this is what I wanted you to see make sure your micro bevels are nice and obtuse or not so acute, because an acuter angle is going to create more friction. And that's also sometimes why those Japanese knives have dimples all along the grind here, to reduce friction and reduce that suction cup type effect. So you guys, please let me know what you think. Please leave your comments below. Let me know. And Chuck, I hope this helped, and you learned something new that you probably didn't know ever before, and a lot of you probably didn't learn a new thing today. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm about to go out, so I'll see you guys later. Take care.